I only ever loved playing video games. My whole world was my computer. But the day I found out that my grandmother had cancer, I left my computer behind, packed my bags, and immediately went to stay with her. I decided that from then on, I would spend every day by her side. Every morning I woke up at 6 and helped her run her small breakfast stall. After closing the shop, I walked home with her and sometimes visited her friends along the way. People thought I was a good grandson, but the truth was that I was only staying with her to inherit her property. On my very first day, I secretly took pictures of the house and pretended to sell it online. When I learned that the house was worth millions, I started imagining myself living like a rich man. One day, I saw my grandmother wearing her best clothes and a pair of shoes that did not fit her properly. She sat near the door, waiting for her family to arrive. For the first time, I saw genuine happiness on her face, and at that moment, I realized that I might never receive the inheritance. On the way to the temple, I noticed that my uncle's family walked ahead without waiting for her. Her feet had developed blisters because of the shoes, but she refused to take them off because they were a gift from her son. When I saw my uncle's family praying, it felt as if their prayers were only for show. But then my grandmother asked me a question. In that moment, I felt completely exposed and deeply ashamed of myself. As time passed, I watched chemotherapy slowly weaken her. I used beauty filters on my phone to make her laugh while watching her hide her falling hair. Eventually, she had to shave her head completely. Seeing her like that broke my heart, but I could not say anything. My grandmother disliked keeping leftover food in the refrigerator because she could never finish it alone. But now that I was with her, I realized that even the smallest things made her happy. I had earned her trust, yet I felt no happiness. One day, I discovered that some of her money had been stolen. After checking the camera recordings, I saw my uncle taking it. I later learned that those savings were meant for her own grave. I watched her ask her brother for help, only to be scolded instead. She returned home feeling deeply saddened. I asked her why she needed such a beautiful grave. She told me that if her grave looked beautiful, perhaps I would visit her more often. Hearing those words left me speechless. I simply held her hand tightly. As her illness worsened, I stayed beside her every night and watched her struggle with pain. But one day, I found out that she had transferred the house to her son. I was devastated. I asked her if I had not taken good care of her and why I was not her first choice. Angry and hurt, I walked away without noticing the tears in her eyes. After that, I left her alone. Later, I saw her sitting by herself in the camera recordings, using the beauty filter on her phone and smiling alone. I watched the furniture and belongings leave the house one by one, and at that moment, I could no longer hold back my tears. When I learned that she had been sent to a nursing home, I immediately brought her back home. I saw her smile again, and I stayed beside her during the final journey of her life. On the day of her funeral, I received a phone call. That was when I learned that my grandmother had saved 1 million baht for me. I was told that she had been saving that money little by little since my childhood, because I had once promised her that I would buy her a big house when I grew up. In that moment, all my memories came rushing back. I finally realized that her love had always been with me. I was the one who had been blind, chasing only money. I used that money to buy the best resting place for my grandmother. In the end, I understood that the most valuable thing in this world is not money, but family.